Ah! I forgot how this worked already. God. Ah! Wait, no. Ah! You know what? Screw it. Screw it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wait, did I... It works! Okay, 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 it works. Excellent. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, what's going on with my face style? Fix. Fix. Fix your face. How's that? Will that fall? Oh, is that gonna fall? Oh, it might fall. Don't fall, okay? Nope, doesn't look like it's gonna fall. Okay. This is the part where I say hello. So this is the part where I say hello. Hello! Hello, Void. How are you? Don't look at this monstrosity. Don't look at this monstrosity. We will fix it in a second. Hello! Hi! Welcome back to Horse Mask Painting Part 2. So last time, it kind of ended in a disaster because I ended up eating and drinking more than I did crafting. This did dry though. It's dry. Like completely dry. But also I fixed the aspect ratio dial. So this should be a lot better. This should be clearer and it doesn't look as fuzzy, right? It should look the camera looks a lot better, right? Yeah. Anyway, I figured out how to do it. Don't worry about it. I figured out how to make it work. I'm a professional. Another thing. Okay, so the goal today is to at least get this like sealed and painted. And I don't plan on it being a very long stream. That's the back of it. You already know what the back of it looks like. No more paper mache. We're gonna keep this level. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it like this. Some of the parts, when it fully dried, some pieces like this like ended up coming up. So that's not good. I'm gonna have to like maybe snip those or maybe just seal them down even more. But I have more. They're too far away. They're too far away. So I have more like Mod Podge kind of stuff, and I'm gonna try and use that to seal it, and hopefully I can paint over it. But there are little pieces like this that hopefully if I can't see them down, hopefully I can just cut them off or glue them onto the back. We'll see. We'll see. But before we do that, I have a surprise. I have a surprise thing. Do you want to know what the surprise is? You have to tell me. You have to tell me you want to know what the surprise is, otherwise I'm not gonna do it. Or I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Oh man. I wonder if I should just like cut these off or if I should just leave them there. Because these little fringy bits. I'm wondering if I should like tape them to the back. Also, is the music louder than me? How dare you? How's that? Okay. That should be better. I was like, the music can't be louder than me. That's not right. That's not how that works. Hold on. I'll put this over here. And that should be better. Yeah. Tell the surprise. Okay, I will tell the surprise. Hold on. Hold on. These gloves are incredibly uncomfortable. Ugh, arms. Let's get the scissors out of the way. The surprise is... Before we start crafting, these are my gaming gloves. Don't worry about these. I wear them so that I can game more efficiently. I've decided that before we start crafting, see if I can do this without spilling anything, okay? Please don't spill. Please don't spill. Okay. We'll put that there. I decided that it would be nice to make a cocktail dial. To make a cocktail for you guys. I get to drink it though. I get to drink it though. I gotta keep moving. Don't look at it. Here, I'm gonna take that away I'm gonna take that away actually. Dark liquid, take that away actually. But yeah, I'm gonna make you guys a cocktail before we start streaming. I think that'll be nice. I'm gonna make you a cocktail, and then I'm going to drink it, and I'm gonna tell you how it tastes. Yeah? Alright, so we have all the ingredients we need right here. Let me tell you what the ingredients are. It's going to be, so, I'm not a bartender. I don't do all those bartending videos. But I will tell you that today, we're going to be making a cucumber martini style. You're playing with a friend and you're doing drinking challenges and you don't wanna text drunk! Well, it's okay if you text me drunk. Don't text anybody else though. How about that? Deal? Deal. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a cucumber martini before we start, which means I need to put all of this out here. YouTube, don't get mad, it's just alcohol, okay? YouTube, don't get mad. I'm gonna make a cucumber martini. It's just alcohol, okay? Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Alright, so how do I make a cucumber? I made two last night. Oh, I hit the camera. I made two last night and they were actually like pretty tasty. So let's see if I can do it again. So I'm gonna, first off, I need my tools, Diane. You can't paint and craft without a martini. So, bum, 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 bum. Hold on. Dun, 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 bum, bum. Okay. This should be fine. Sorry, I'm like double, triple checking. This one's fine. This is fine. And this is fine. Yeah. I'm double, triple. If I'm glitching out, it's because I'm double, triple checking everything. So, first things first, we're gonna need this glass right here. And we're gonna take our cucumber. And we're gonna cut 4 slices. I've already washed it. I washed it right before stream. That's why everything's like a little wet. And that's what took me so long. So, we're gonna take knife. Say hi to knife. Say hi to knife. Knife's not gonna hurt you. Knife only hurts cucumbers and vegetables. So, I don't know how to cut. So I'm gonna need 4. Wait, is this cucumber good? Okay, the cucumber's good. The cucumber's good. So, we're gonna take, well actually we're gonna take like 4 chunky pieces of cucumber. We don't need that anymore. I'll put that away. So we're gonna take 4 chunky pieces of cucumber and we're gonna put it, blend. That's the end piece, we don't want that. And we're gonna put it in, okay? And then I'm gonna take, what is this? This is dry vermouth. It's extra dry. And I think we need a 1/2 ounce of the dry vermouth. Ah! That's too much, that's more than 1/2 ounce. Okay, whatever. A little over 1/2 ounce and we're gonna put that in there. That's all we need. That's all we need. Okay, and then a little bit of lemon juice. I don't know if that's a little bit or not. I don't know, doesn't matter. Okay. And then, I'm gonna take my stick. This is a muddler. What it does is it just kind of smushes stuff. So I'm gonna smush stuff real quick. Oh, my ears! I gotta do it off screen, okay? Don't freak out. Alright? Don't freak out. Don't freak out. I just gotta do it off screen. Because I don't want to accidentally, like... If I can't see... I need to be above it. So you have to, like... Oh, that doesn't seem like it's a good idea. Yeah, you have to smash it and get all the flavors out of it. This seems like a really bad idea. Because I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna accidentally hit the camera or something. But everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. 14 is on a stop for now. Ooh. You haven't been playing 14 lately? To be fair, I haven't either. But that's because I've been obvious reasons, and because I've been playing like literally every other game on the planet. I got back into Monster Hunter Rise, Splatoon 3 released, Tears of the Kingdom released, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet released. It's really hard out here for a gamer to play just one video game and like stick to it, you know? This looks gross, but I promise it looks gross. Like, it looks gross, but I promise it's not gross. I promise. The important question is, how is the Echo and the Logan doing? I am doing okay. I had one of the laziest Saturdays I've had in a really long time. I haven't played a single video game all day, if that should let you know how lazy it is. Logan, it's about time for Logan's dinner, so his food bowl's in the room with me right now, so I might pour it after the martini. Might pour him some food after the martini. I just want to get this out of the way before the ice melted. Okay, so now that it's like nice and smooshed, and we got all the cucumber flavor out of there, we're gonna throw in, where's the gin? Here we go. So we're gonna take this, and we're gonna put in 3 ounces of gin. So, that's 1.5. And that's 3. And this is really nice gin. It has limes in it, so that goes really well with the cucumber flavoring, so that's good. And then I'm gonna put the gin away. Not gonna drink any more than what is prescribed in the cocktail. Alright, and we're gonna take that. I think that's the last ingredient, actually, and then we're just gonna take the ice. That's my ice. That was ice. And we throw it in. Put away all of the tools I don't need. Alright. And then we're gonna pop this. Oh god. So now it's that, okay? And then we're gonna shake it. I'm gonna shake it, okay? Prepare. I'm sorry, the mic's gonna get peaked a little bit because I'm gonna shake it. So I gotta shake it now. It's cold. It's cold. Okay, bam. It's done. Alright, so now we gotta pop it off. So I like to. There. Oh my god. Oh my god! It won't come off. Ah. Ah. Okay. Nice and shaken. So then I'm gonna take this strainer. And then we just kind of, here. Ready for the, oh baby! Okay. There we go. And then, bam, you have a cucumber martini. It doesn't really look very green. It looks more, okay, so it looks more green to me than what you guys can see, but yay. So, bone apple teeth, because you can't craft without a cocktail. So. Ah! Oh, it's strong. I made it really strong by accident. But oh, I get a lot of cucumber. I'm getting that cucumber. It's like cucumber. Even though I put lemon juice in it, it really just kind of breaks the. It kind of. You would think it would be more acidic, but it's not. War crimes are hard in that game. Wait, what? What? Wait, are you committing war crimes? You can't commit war crimes without my permission, though. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now. Now that I've got my cocktail, I can start working on this atrocity and making it look like something. Anything, really. And in order to do that, I think that's where the Mod Podge is gonna have to come in. Do I have my sponges? I have some sponge brushes here. I also have some hot glue, but I'd have to plug that in. So I've got a few sponges. I'm gonna try, so I have like these little sponge things. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Wow, I really just glitched out. Am I okay? Am I okay? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, today's stream is just gonna be me quietly drinking and painting. I'm not going to ruin anyone's night with cursed knowledge this time, I promise. I'm just gonna be sitting here quietly, minding my own business, and just hanging out. Well, I still don't really know what to do with this. I feel like I should tape it. I think I will. So I think I'm gonna tape that. Can I take this off with gloves on? I don't think so. Well, I can't really tape it then, can I? Well, maybe Mod Podge will work. Do you think Mod Podge will do it, or should I just like... Let's see. Which one is less full? This one. If 14 Party Finder is war crimes... If... I can't see! If 14 Party is war crimes, heaven is savage. Let's see if I can get this to stick together. I should just tape it. Later. I'll just tape it later. I'm not gonna worry about it. Because, oh god, that doesn't seem like a good idea. That suddenly seems like a really bad idea now that I've done it. It's not so bad. But yeah, that's not so bad. But this stream, I promise this stream isn't going to be as cursed as last time. I promise I can make normal content that isn't cursed. That, I promise. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna have to start from the bottom. Should I start from the bottom or the top? So like, so if I paint there, and then I just kind of smoosh it down. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, so that it'll all seal. Yeah. That seems like it'll work. Oh god, where did I knock over? Oh, okay. I gotta save the cucumber. I should probably put it somewhere much, much safer. You know? Dun, 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 dun. You know what okay, so I'm gonna do this first part here. Just to see what happens with the first seal. And if it seals the way I want it to, then I can keep going. If it doesn't seal the way I want it to, then we're just gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I failed! And we'll just kind of move on from there. And maybe I'll play some Splatoon instead. I don't know. Okay, but first things first, we gotta feed Logan. So, let me grab this food. You have to open the door so you can hear the kibble. Logan! So you can come running from wherever. I found him. And now you're in here forever. Well, at least until you're done eating. At least. Okay. He doesn't want to eat on the table, so he's just eating on the floor. Don't worry, I tried. Okay, this time for sure. So what did that do? Oh, I forgot to turn on a light. That's why I can't see anything. Wait, what happened to the camera? Why is everything going wrong today? That's fun. That should be better. That should be better. Yeah. Okay, so mostly to get this part, the middle part, to like sit still. This is just like, what is this? Just like water-based sealer, glue, and finish? Yeah. And then we'll just put more on top of it after repainting. I have plenty of this stuff. I thought I didn't have any, and when I went to the store to buy more supplies, I bought more because I thought I was out, and then turns out I had like 3 of them. But I don't want to do too many more streams of me failing to make a mask. So hopefully I can get a lot of progress done today. Oh my god, no, that's not what I wanted it to do. Yeah, I wanted you to do that. So I'm gonna need a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. Look, from now on, I promise I won't be cursed and I'll just be a gamer and I won't be weird and I won't tell you guys cursed knowledge about television shows you either never heard of or never seen. I'm just gonna be normal, okay? I'm just gonna be normal. Nothing else. This is gonna be the last Handcam stream was the last abnormal stream, and this Handcam stream is gonna be absolutely ordinary. Nothing weird's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say anything weird. Even though I've been drinking gin today, I'm not gonna break out into song and do all kinds of weird stuff, okay? It's just normal. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm not gonna break anything or fall over or be clumsy. Everything's gonna go exactly the way it's supposed to go today. And nothing bad will happen. There's no curse, there's no scuff, none of that, okay? I'm not gonna accidentally put Mod Podge in my martini. I'm not going to do that, even though I thought about doing that. Like, I thought about what would happen if I accidentally did that. Well, what would happen is that I couldn't drink it anymore. You know, I'm not drinking blue. I kind of want to get back into the Sizzle season because I haven't been playing it a lot because Tears of the Kingdom really did just kind of like take me. I was really absorbed in it and I no-lifed it, and I mean, even with no-lifing it, I still haven't 100%'d it. I haven't played it since I beat it, but reason I keep talking about it is because and you guys should know that I'm really bad at finishing video games if they can't keep my interest. And it's not that they can't keep my interest, it's more that I get really distracted and then I forget, and then when I go back to it, it's just the vibes are off. The vibe's not the same, and that's my fault because I get so easily distracted by other video games that by the time I go back to it, like Xenoblade 3 is a really good example, and it sucks because like I wanted to finish Xenoblade 3 and I'm actually so close to Xenoblade to finishing Xenoblade 3 and I haven't even like I almost want to start over. I almost want to start the game entirely over because it's been so long since I played it last. And I think I might do that. I think I might just go new game and just come at it fresh, you know? Because it's been way too long and I don't know where the story kind of is anymore. Let's see. I don't know. I'm in a weird place content-wise. Like, I don't know if I want to just, like, finish all of the games I never finished, or if I want to just start new stuff. Because I want to start new stuff, and I don't want to be somebody who, like, plays everything. Like, it's so easy to be a variety content creator, and then, like, not actually end up being a variety content creator, you know? It's tough. Should I let this dry first before I turn it over? God. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna let that dry for a few minutes. I'm gonna let that dry for a few minutes. A little strong. I'm not trying to be self-deprecating. I'm trying to get my thoughts together while painting this stupid thing. It's not stupid. I love you so much. I love you very much. You're very precious to me. But you're not. Oh, I just got it. Alright, a few minutes to let it dry, and then we'll turn it over, and I'll see if I can't, like, seal that part. Seal that part. Because, like, I want to play all these games that I missed out on, and I'm like, is it too late to play those games? Should I just, like, let them go by the wayside? Like, I want to play Hi-Fi Rush. I do, but it's been out for so long. Is it still okay to play that game now? Or, like, literally, you can play whatever game you want. I know, but now it's like, is it still too late? Is it too late to play that game? Or what's the, but I don't want to play the new games out there. Like, what am I supposed to play, Gollum? No. I guess Splatoon it is. But then it's like, okay, you play a lot of Switch games. Are you a Switch streamer? No! I'm not a Switch streamer. Would you dry? Would you dry pasta? I'm trying to paint you then. I'm trying to paint you. Oh, I just realized that I don't have the picture after I paint. No, I've got a rough idea of what it's supposed to look like. And I think I have a picture up on my phone somewhere that I can pull up. Yeah. That'll be fine. As long, yeah, that'll be fine. I might just cut these pieces. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut these pieces. I'm kind of upset that they didn't, like, stick the way I wanted them to. And my sleeves are being weird today, to where they don't want to listen to me. So, yeah, and then I'll just, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this all down. While that part's drying, I'll see if I can't, no! What did I say? I said this wasn't gonna be cursed. I'm not gonna scream and freak out. I'm just going to craft normally. I'm not gonna do that. Alright. Just gonna glue them down. Stay glued. And you're gonna stay there. Piece of newspaper. Ugh. We'll just talk about, not going to talk about no more existential crises, no more me ruminating as a content creator. That's not what you came here for. Who actually is it? Unless it is, and if it is, please tell me now. Because then I don't know. I don't know. Actually, no, don't tell me, because then I won't know how to really feel about that. You know? This claims she's ambidextrous, only uses her right hand. Well, I'm using my left hand. If I use my right, I'm using my right hand. I'm using my left hand to hold it down, so I guess that counts. I think I would like to try hard in Splatoon 3. I think now that I have a new Switch with like a pair of Joy-Cons that don't have stick drift, I think I'd like to try hard in Splatoon 3. And by that I mean I think I'd want to actually like hit X rank, maybe. I mean I like Salmon Run, but I don't want to be like, I don't want to try hard in Salmon Run. I think I'd like to get to the top of the leaderboards somewhere. I think I'd like to make a name for myself in Splatoon, you know? Because I do miss that game. I do enjoy it. Maybe I'll play it tonight after I try to fix this monstrosity. Now, I don't think this is gonna go anywhere, so this should be fine. Yeah. This part should be fine. This part isn't gonna go anywhere. Oh. I have a lot of newspaper, and yet I'm using this dingy paper towel. Yeah, this is a calm stream, okay? Calm stream. Nothing bad's gonna happen here. It'll be nice and quick, and you'll barely even know it even happened. And you can watch it back later when you just want to have something cool to listen to in the background. If my voice is soothing to you, or if my voice just reminds you of terrible, terrible, terrible things. Like, what? Okay, well, what? I'm trying to think, like, what does my voice sound like that can remind you of terrible, terrible, terrible things? I mean, I am a cursed being, so I guess just by listening to me, you could be reminded of all the things that you never want to think about in your entire life. That makes sense. Alright, so I'm going to seal this part in, just like that. Dum, 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 Wait, hold on, do I have... Forgot something very important. Isn't Scott, I swear. Not Scott. Okay, everything's going good. See, I told you. I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, this part, this little like lip right here, I want that to stay right here. I don't know. I'm at a weird crossroads with my content where I don't know if I want to try and jump on the bandwagon like everybody else usually does and just kind of like follow their format, or if I want to just stay true to myself and just kind of hope that I am niche enough to where I don't have to jump on the bandwagon. It's tough out here, you know? But I do know that the one thing is for sure. I like playing video games. I like playing video games. I don't think that's ever really gonna change. Well, it literally can't. It's like my entire person. It's like my entire personality. It can't change, you know? The algorithm has brought me here, and I want to wish you luck because this sounds like a super cool project. Thank you very much. Hopefully it doesn't scare anybody when it's done. Thank you, Mr. Algorithm. Mr.? Mrs.? Lord? Lady Algorithm? I don't know. Whatever honorific they want to go by. Okay. That's good enough. Let's just turn it over. Blech. Let's just turn it over. You know? Or maybe I should just like leave the Handcam streams to YouTube and then just go back to gaming on Twitch. Or if I do like just chatting or anything that doesn't explicitly involve gameplay will be on YouTube. Cause I know, like, I don't know. Depends on the day as far as Lord or Lady Algorithm, you imagine? It depends on their mood, right? If they're feeling a little like magnanimous, then maybe like Lord or Emperor Algorithm. If they're feeling sweet and nice,
Maybe a roll of sandwich algorithm. I don't know. Either way, they brought you to me, and that's all that matters. Hello. I don't usually do crafting or handcam streams, just because I don't like showing my body parts on camera for all of the internet to see, because I'm an eldritch creature. I am a bunny-eared eldritch creature, okay? And nobody really needs to see that on the daily, really. Does not a good YouTube algorithm make, you know? Okay, hold on, I'm gonna put it in the sun so I can, like, see it. Yeah, okay, I just gotta wait for it to dry. This is the part I hate. I have to wait for it to dry. And I did not bring my hair dryer or any kind of heat source, so it's fine. It dries pretty fast. I think this is okay texture-wise. So, once it dries well enough, I think that means that I can, like, just start painting it brown. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really do handcam streams a lot, but the reason I'm doing a handcam stream is because I was going to make this anyway, and when it comes to crafting something, it takes up a lot of my time, and I can't craft and play video games at the same time yet. I haven't figured out a way to do it, and that would be weird to be like, oh yeah, I'm taking a week off. Why? And I was like, because I want to do this, and it would just seem like, why not just do it on stream since you're going to be doing it anyway? Hold on, I gotta grab the paint. So, hold on, let me grab the paint. Right now, I just need brown. Okay. Better. Yeah, while we do that, I think while it dries, it doesn't take too long. It's Mod Podge. It doesn't take that long to dry. But while it dries, I got some brown here. I don't even know if this is the right color brown, but I think it's like for Melania, it's like a dark brown. Oh, hold on, let me see. I gotta go into the files. Yeah, it's like a dark brown. Yeah. Yeah, so we can do that. I bought this from like $1 General or a dollar store, like someplace super cheap, because I just needed someplace to put the paints. So just take the brown. I hope this isn't like splurred. Okay, good. I don't know how these paint palettes work. Do you just like put what you want and wherever, and it just kind of does the thing? Yeah, I think so. And then I have another sponge. I only have like 3 left. That one's going to be used for the brown, because this whole thing is brown, and then it has like some hot pink on it, and that's about it. I think we'll see what color this brown is, and if I don't like it, maybe I'll darken it with a little bit of black, or maybe I'll lighten it with a little bit of white. I don't know. I don't paint. Well, okay, that's a lie. I do paint, but I paint weapon style. When I paint, I'm painting weapons. I'm like crafting. I'm crafting weapons. I don't paint landscapes. I'm not Bob Ross. Although I would like to follow a Bob Ross tutorial on stream one day. I haven't, well, not on stream. I should probably do like a video, because who knows how long it will actually take. The Bob Ross videos are only like 20 to 30 minutes long, but I'm not as fast or as glamorous as Bobathan Ross. So maybe I'll do like a posted video of me trying to follow a Bob Ross tutorial, because I've done it once before. I've done it a couple times before, actually. And I've like painted on canvases, and it's turned out pretty okay. Look, that cocktail is strong, and it's like the only thing I'm going to need. It's stronger than I thought. I didn't expect it to be that strong. So it's still, oh, the back is still sticky, but I don't care about the back. Okay, so I'm gonna try not to get anything in the way. Put this here, bring this down here. But the top, if it's not, okay, if it's not, once it's not sticky to the touch, like if it doesn't like pull away, that's how I know it's dry, and I can start doing the thing. I can start painting it again. Yes. Dry faster. I've got a stream to stream. But yes, sizzle season. I am so far behind in Splatoon, and I feel really bad. And speaking of games I'm really far behind in, I've been talking a lot with like a lot of my friendos like in the background, and I have come to, I say it's a decision, but it's a pretty big decision for me because it's a commitment. When it comes to playing this game, it is truly like a commitment that knows no bounds. But I'm thinking of finally renewing my subscription for Final Fantasy XIV. How long has it been? It's been a good 6 months. It's been a good 6 months since I've played that game. And I'm forever stuck in Stormblood, and I don't think I even remember how to play, and I just want to play it. I just want to play it. I couldn't play it for a really long time, because it's a long story. But basically, it is very community-based in a lot of ways, and if you don't really have a community, then you can't. I guess you could enjoy it solo, but like, who plays an MMO by themselves? You know? I don't. Okay, I tried. I did try to play an MMO by myself, but that was World of Warcraft, and you're really not meant to play that by yourself. Wow. So I'm thinking of finally renewing my Final Fantasy XIV subscription and just playing through the MSQ, not doing anything else. Like, not becoming, like, the last thing I was doing, I was just, like, being really distracted by a culinarian, and I went ocean fishing and stuff like that. But I'm thinking, yeah, it's finally time. It's finally time to just stop being a baby about it and just play the game. Play the game. Worst case scenario, actually, what is the worst case scenario in that case? I've already gone through the worst case scenario, so everything else is going to be fine. Okay, I'm not going to paint the back of this, so if the back is still sticky, that's fine. Is that? I gotta put it up to the light. That part is still kind of, let me see. Oh no, I made it worse! Oops, that was the wrong sponge. I'll take a little paper towel and see if I can make it better. Yeah, see, this is already falling apart. But the reason I miss Twitch so much is just because I miss my emotes. I just miss my emotes. I just miss my emotes. I looked at what it takes to get your own custom emotes on Twitch, and oh, not sorry. I said I saw what it takes to get your own like custom emotes on a YouTube channel, and it's too much. It's too much, and I don't want to have to make them for nothing. I thought maybe it was possible, but like the stakes are a little bit too high. And you basically have to be like either instantly popular, or you have to have been streaming for like a really long time. Let's see, that doesn't look good. It's cause, well, okay, so more than one layer. Let's see what happens if I do 2 layers. Okay, I actually do like this shade of brown. It's just gonna take a lot of layers to cover up the newspaper print from the paper mache. But yeah, I miss my emotes. I miss the interaction that Twitch has. Like, YouTube has interaction, but if I want to be incredibly honest, you have to have a existing audience that can kind of self-sustain itself. You have to have like a self-sustaining audience, and who's too busy interacting with you to worry about emotes, I guess that's not really the right way to put it, but they have to be okay with not having emotes for a while. And I'm like, growing an audience on YouTube, unless you get hit by Lord and Lady algorithm, is a bit tough, especially if you're doing it so that you can grow emotes. But then you go to Twitch, and the second you become affiliate, they just give you the option of having emotes, and it's really nice, you know, especially since I already have them. So this is the last stream of the week for this particular week's
maybe I'll just do what I'm supposed to do. And I say what I'm supposed to do in quotations here, but I think I'll just do what I'm supposed to do and like just simultaneously feed the algorithm, but still just put gaming videos on Twitch. I don't know. Just so that, like, because I feel bad for chat not being able to emote in situations where, like, emoting seems absolutely necessary. But it's funny because the reason I stopped streaming on Twitch, or I took a break from Twitch in the first place, was because I didn't feel like my audience was my own. And on YouTube, I guarantee know that everyone who's in my audience is there for me, and not just so they could talk about other streamers to me. You know? So I took a break from Twitch because I was kind of tired of it. But I miss all of the options that Twitch has to like interact with my community, which sucks. It's tough, man. It's tough. So, because like most people who move to YouTube have like a concurrency of like 6,000 or 7,000 viewers, so it like doesn't really matter. But when you're small, like myself, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. You guys are never gonna hear this anyway. So I can just paint and talk to myself. Yeah. Nice. I can paint the sides later, but I kind of just want to hide all the newspaper print. We'll start there. I don't want to pull. And maybe I will like walk away and like take a blow dryer to it a little bit. Let's see, I'll leave that right there. I don't mean to bore you guys with like my introspection. Oh God, no. I don't want to get paint on my glass. But I don't mean to bore you guys with my introspection. It's just true. Because it's like, wait, is she a Twitch streamer? Is she a YouTube streamer? Is she just bad at what she does? Is she running away from something? Like, what's the fucking deal here? Like, what's going on? And I was like, no. I just wanted to try something new. I just wanted to try something new. That's really it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll like use the sponge to just kind of like go in and fill in all these cracks, and then I'll walk away for a few minutes. I'll do like a be right back screen once I'm happy with the coverage, and I'll blow dry it. And once I blow dry it, then I will see what we have, like we'll see how it seals, how it dries, and then based on that, I'll move forward. I will have to pull a picture out for sure so that I can remember where the paint goes. I think I have a permanent marker. Once it like fully dries. This is acrylic paint, so it dries rather quickly. So I'll just pull out a picture, and then once it dries really quickly, I'll take like a permanent marker or some such, and I'll just kind of draw all the lines that were on it before I covered it with paper mache. And we'll see if we can't make this happen. And if not, then I'll just... If we can't make it look like something, because I'm going to finish making it regardless. That much is just true. I'm going to finish making it regardless. It's just whether or not I finish making it on or off stream. Okay, I can do a little bit of pulling. I'm getting, okay, the texture is coming through. That's what I wanted. Like the texture of like the wood grain, like it kind of looks like wood now. That's coming through. I like that. That's really good. What I'm trying to say is that sometimes when you're trying to make something you're passionate about into a career, there are ups and there are downs, and sometimes there are downs where like you will not see immediate success no matter how hard you try to get to that immediate success, even if you do everything you're supposed to do. Hair in my mouth. Every time you even if you do everything you're supposed to do, sometimes you will not see the immediate success, and sometimes Lord or Lady Algorithm does not shine upon you on that day. And it's okay to feel a little bit down about it. And it's okay to question your methods, and it's okay to change up your methods. And hopefully if you have a loyal audience, they'll understand what you're trying to do and they'll stand by you because they like you for you. And if they don't, that's cool too. It's all part of the process. It's all part of the process. I feel like, is this part? No, that part's not doing the thing that I wanted it to. That's being pulled. And if that means that I thought that if I think that YouTube is better for me in such regards, then I'll move to YouTube. If I think that Twitch is better for me, then I'll stay on Twitch. And I'm not going to abandon my YouTube channel, but the streams will be fewer and far in between because I'll end up streaming on Twitch instead of YouTube. And YouTube will just be where I post random things as usual. But the problem is, I'm a terrible editor. I can't edit videos to save my life. And if I do edit videos, it takes they're very short videos that I've edited. Oh god, no, I messed up. They're very short videos that I've edited. And they're not like video essays. How did that happen? Get that brown in there. Does that look okay? I think that looks fine. I can't hold it. Well, I kind of can. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry a little bit. But yeah, I am really bad at editing videos, which is like, video editing is like, unless you're just like a top-notch YouTube streamer, video editing is like the reason most people fail or fail or succeed in any kind of content creation. I think this is good. This looks very troubling, but I promise it's a mask. I promise it's a mask. It's just brown, okay? It's just brown. Alright. So we'll dry it, and we'll do that. I'm gonna let it dry for a few minutes while I just kind of sit here and wait. And then we're gonna take it to the heat source, and maybe I'll do another layer depending on what happens after it's been quick dried. We'll see. That's already kind of dry. I do like what I see. I can't pick it up right now because it's wet. I do like what I see in terms of like texture. So I'm getting that wood grain that I was kind of wanting. So I don't want it to look really weathered because it is the horse god after all. Like, their mask should be in like a tip-top of shape, and stuff like that. Yeah. But this is like the last stream of this week. My brain was like, well, what do you want to do next week? I already have the schedule set for next week. I just haven't picked a streaming platform. So, and I think that's where I was like, oh, okay. now you actually do kind of have a decision to make. And I did come up with one decision, and I was like, yeah, I'll just do Let's Plays on YouTube, and I'll post I'll do like random video game like one-shots on like Twitch and stuff. And then I was like, do I even want to do that? Do I even want to do that? Or do I just want to like not upload Let's Plays unless it's for like a game that, like Tears of the Kingdom, where it's like a really impactful game that I like really enjoyed. Maybe, and then I'll just like play, and then I'll just like play normally on things. I don't know. You know, playing Splatoon on YouTube is joining that community. It's like it's not that I don't want to join that community. It's just that I know the community already exists, and I'm like, I don't want anyone to think I'm stepping on their toes. Crook Gamer, hello! What's crooked? Not much. I'm waiting for this mask to dry so that I can dry it more and possibly maybe start painting even more on it because I couldn't finish painting it in the previous stream because it was just way too wet and the blow dryer just was not working, and I didn't want to like, you know, blow a fuse in my own home. So I'm just drinking a martini and waiting for it to dry. It should be dry in a few minutes though. How are you? How are you? What you been up to? I'm ruminating, debating on whether or not I said I would do it, but then I'm like, am I really ready to jump back into Final Fantasy 14? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Oh, maybe I should just, like, because I said I would do, like, specific content here, like, maybe, but then if I do just specific content here, what's stopping me from just doing content here in general, you know? You're doing well, just starting to remake your Lost Island on Animal Crossing? You lost your island? Oh, was it before they, like, introduced the Animal Crossing Island Backup app on Nintendo Switch, and you had to do it a very specific way? When you move one island to another, from like one switch to another, and so you just lose it if you don't do it in this very specific way. And when I say very specific way, I mean you only have to, like, no other save data on any other game operates in this way, and that it's only Animal Crossing that you have to do it with. Does that happen, or did like someone just delete your save data? You got here as fast as you could. You were at your cousin's house for the whole day yesterday and today. I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun. I think going to my cousin's house, I'm a little too, I can't really go to my cousins' houses most of the time because I kind of end up weirding them out. I mean, being a bunny-eared cryptid is a full-time job, okay? And so when I go visit like any relatives I have, they're not bunny-eared cryptids, okay? None of them know where I came from. It just kind of popped up one day and I exist. But yeah, so I can't really go there or they get all freaked out because sometimes, I mean, you've seen the way, you've seen me on stream. That doesn't translate well to real life situations or conversations. You would think it would, and I would think it would. I would think that I'm amazing, because I am. But sometimes I forget to read the room, and I forget that not everyone has time to play like a ton of video games all the time, and that like, or make it their entire personality. So I'll talk to them, and they just will not. It's like I'm from a different planet. It's like I'm from a different planet. And I don't, like, I think I'm one of maybe 3 people in my family who are like big on video games, and one of them is like a child. So I can't exactly talk to a child. Because, no. Yeah, we went swimming actually? Oh man. I remember the last time I went swimming. I almost died. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's a long story. But long story short, I have a few cousins that are lifeguards, and they have like this huge pool in their backyard, and I don't like putting my face underwater because, one, I can't see without my glasses, and so in order to go swimming I have to take off my glasses, and wearing contacts is just out of the question for me. So like, yeah. So I got in and I was already anxious because I don't put my head underwater very often. I don't know what it is about cryptids and water, like we just do not go well together. Don't ask me. I could write an entire dissertation on like cryptids and like their aversion to water, but like I don't like being underwater without like being in like a submarine or something like that. Like, I need to be completely protected. But like, I was in the pool and we went to the 12. Long story short, we went to the 12-foot part, and like they accidentally slipped while they were hanging on to me because they were trying to teach me how to swim. And so they slipped while we were in the 12-foot part of the pool, and I fell, and I was just suddenly submerged in water, and I was not okay. Yeah, you lost it when you were transferring your data from your old Switch to your new... Yeah, okay. So here's the thing. Because now, what I mean about the Animal Crossing thing is that, like, you actually have to have an application. Before, in the back rooms, jingle, in the back rooms, before I said your favorite word, we could go back and we could just back up our island. That's all we would have to do, is that we had to back up our island and back it up to our online account, and then we could just not delete it, but then just transfer it, and it would be fine. But if you can't transfer your Animal Crossing save data without backing it up first, and that was fine. That was okay, and then it happened, and we did it. Now they didn't tell anybody when they implemented this change. By the way, jingle. They didn't tell anybody when they implemented this change that you had to not only back up your island data, or island save data, but you also had to download this application. It was like Animal Crossing Data Transfer. It's literally just like in the name. Like, you actually have to download this application, and I know this because I didn't know. Like, the first time I've actually helped someone like transfer their Animal Crossing save data before they implemented this new application, so it worked totally fine. But then I was about to do the same thing when I got my new OLED Switch, and I'm glad that I took the time to actually just kind of look, because I was like, I don't know what, but something in my brain said, double check to make sure you're doing it correctly. And that's when I discovered that they had implemented a brand new application where if you don't use the application, then your data will not get transferred and your Animal Crossing save data is lost forever. Yeah. And luckily, I was lucky, so I'm actually really sorry for your loss, because I know that's rough. I've never deleted my Animal Crossing island. I've had the exact same Animal Crossing island since, like, when did it release? Sometime in 2020. I've had the exact same island, never deleted it. I've got like a lot of stuff. I've got like almost 8 million bells, and it's a really important island to me, and because it got all of us through the panorama, you know? So I was lucky that I just kind of went, I don't really remember how to do it correctly, so let me double check, and I learned there was a brand new method. You know, you would like a number 7 with cheese and extra pickles? I actually could really use a burger right now. And I'm not just saying that because I am drinking a martini, and martinis make me hungry. I do have guac, but I'm not making guac on stream. I made guacamole last night, and it was actually really, really good. But I don't know if I want to have like guacamole again today, or if I want to just like be a big girl and get a burger. But I had a burger, so I went to go see the Spider-Verse movie, and I had a burger then. I actually snuck a burger into the movie theater, and I was eating it while I was watching the movie. And that was on Thursday? Yeah, I think that was its release date too. So yeah, I had a burger then, so I don't know if it's okay to have a burger now, but it's also Saturday, and Saturday's the day you eat fast food. But I could also eat a pizza. I don't know. I don't know. Life is tough. What I'm trying to say is, I almost drowned one time when I was being taught how to swim, so I never went swimming again because it was a really traumatic experience. I'm really sorry you lost your Animal Crossing island. You have to really start over. That actually is not good. That really sucks. And I don't know what I want to eat, but I know I want it to be fast food. No, sadly, you have to go to your job. You work at Subway? You work at Subway? You're a sandwich artist? Can I have a sandwich? Oh, my favorite, okay, what's my favorite sandwich at Subway? I think it's a BMT. It's a BMT because it was going to be a club until I learned the club didn't have bacon on it. You had to charge extra for bacon, so I couldn't get a club. I didn't want a club anymore. So I think my favorite sandwich is like the Italian BMT. You're a sandwich artist? Look, take pride in being a sandwich artist, okay? Not a lot of people can make sandwiches as pretty as you can, LeChonk. Alright?
maybe the customers are hungry or hangry or whatever, but look, you make sandwiches for people. Sandwiches are yummy. There's not a person alive who doesn't like sandwiches. You're doing the world a service. But I'll take a foot-long Italian BMT and Italian herbs cheese, toasted with the pepper jack. Toasted with pepper jack, and then can you put like jalapenos, chipotle, ranch, just load it up, dude. Just load it up with vegetables. I know. I am a big veggie eater. It's the ear of the ears. Couldn't like give it away. You've been debating going for sushi or ramen? Ugh, I haven't had sushi in like so long. I had ramen this morning, actually. That was my breakfast. So, we gotta go bye. Goodbye! Goodbye! But, like, I haven't had sushi in so long. Ramen was my breakfast. I made, like, a jalapeno and cheese ramen with an egg, and it was delicious. So I can't have ramen again, unfortunately. I'd like to. Are you done yet? Are you dry? It's drying. I can tell. It's drying. The Pokemon sandwiches, yeah. That's why I love them so much, because it just reminds me of Subway. Honestly, just making sandwiches of Pokemon just makes me hungry. It makes me scared because who's putting rice and tofu on a sandwich and saying that that's good, but like at the same time, some of those sandwiches I'm like, okay. Some of them are just hamburgers also. Some of the sandwiches for Subway are like, not Subway. Some of the sandwiches from Scarlet and Violet, they're just hamburgers and hot dogs. And I think that's really funny because a hot dog is a sandwich. It is. Going to the all-you-can-eat sushi spot? You're going? You're going? Right now? I can't believe you. At least you want to? Do they do to-go? Can we? Who are they? Can we DoorDash? Because now I want sushi. Shit. Why did you say something? Because I was like, okay. Like, I had ramen this morning, but now I'm like, okay. It would be great if I had sushi. It would be really good if I had. It'd be really great if I had sushi. No! Be strong! Be strong! Be strong. No, sushi is a luxury that one can barely afford. They do DoorDash, but you can't get all you can eat. That's rough, because in order to get sushi, in order to get all the sushi that I want, that means that I would have to go outside. Well, there's this place near me, but no, I should not order sushi. Why'd you say it? It's not your fault. You're just hungry. But now I'm hungry. And I'm like, crap, I want sushi. Nah, I know. There's a place out here where I can get like a good dragon roll for like, I don't know. If I ordered it through DoorDash, it's gonna cost me like $48,000. And it's like, I could. I don't know. I'll send pictures of your food. Yeah, send pictures of your food. Send pictures of your food. That'll do me good. I will live vicariously through your sushi experience. But now I want sushi. Actually, what time is it? What time is it? Okay, it's about sushi time. Yeah. This is okay. I got a few more minutes. I figure by the time I finish my cocktail, this will be like ready for like a full dry. I'm trying to let it dry naturally, because usually when paint is wet and you take like a blow dryer to it, it moves as it should because of physics. So, man, now I'm thinking about Subway. I haven't actually been to Subway in years. Actual years. I can still remember what it smells like. You ever been to a Subway and you're like, yeah, this is exactly what Subway smells like? Yeah, like even though I haven't been to a Subway in years, I know exactly what it smells like. And now I'm thinking about an Italian BMT footlong. I also like the meatball subs. I do also like meatball subs. Like, the meatball subs are really good. The problem is the meatballs are so hefty, and like the bread at Subway just can't handle the power of the meatball. You know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. So sometimes, and that's why when you get a meatball sub from Subway, it's usually like really soggy or like ends up going in half. It's just because the meatballs are just too powerful for that bread. Like, the only way that you can really protect the integrity of the meatball sub is by toasting it. At least from Subway. Like, if you're going to Subway and you're not, first of all, if you're not toasting your meatball sub at Subway, I feel like that's just a rookie mistake. And it's okay. It's not your fault you didn't know. But you need the bread to be crispy in order to hold on to the meatballs. Otherwise, one, they're just gonna fall out, and two, that's what happens when your sandwich like starts to get all sweaty in the bag and it like folds in half. That's not the artist's fault. They made the sandwich to your specifications, Dial. Okay? That's operator error. Oh, sushi o'clock, man. Oh, sushi. No. I spent my monthly budget on getting alcohol supplies so I could make cocktails again. And, well, not monthly budget. It's not a monthly budget, because if I spend my monthly budget and it's only 3 days into June, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. No, it's like a weekly budget. I don't like, if I spend a lot of money to buy food or drinks that I can make at home, I don't like going outside. It's a whole thing where like I bought a bunch of groceries so that I could stay inside and make food at home, and then someone says sushi, and I'm like, well, sushi does sound nice. Sushi does sound nice, Dino. I can't do it. I'll do it maybe at the end of maybe next week. Sushi, stop it. Let me finish painting this, Dio, and then I think it's time for us to dry. Hold on, there's still a martini in here, which, by the way, could confirm martini. I made it myself. You guys coming in here getting me distracted. Well, I guess that's the point, isn't it? That's the point, isn't it? Getting me distracted. Yeah. You gotta get on your sushi level? I do need like a separate sushi budget. I don't really have like a budget set aside just for like fancy foods. I have, yeah, there's my gaming budget, there's my tech budget, there's my existing budget, and then like everything else I guess is just like a miscellaneous budget, like if I need to buy like new skincare or anything like that. But there's never a budget really set aside for like fancy foods, like sushi. Burgers aren't fancy. Burgers are American, you know? Like, if you're not eating a burger at least once a month, you know, dietary restrictions apply. But if you're not eating a burger at least like once a month and you're living in America, are you really American? I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, if I were president, here it goes. If I were president, the dial, I think I would really pull into the American culture thing. I would really, you know, not the violent side of it, not the political side of it, but like the part where, you know, there are some states that like really like mayonnaise and cheese. I would let them live their bliss. And I'd be like, you know what? If you live in this state, you have to consume this amount of mayonnaise and this amount of cheese per capita over a certain like week or something. That would be me. I would be like, look, if you live in America, you gotta eat at least one burger a month. Burger tax. I'll take away property taxes or like boat taxes or like house taxes. Like, look, you don't gotta pay mortgage, but you gotta eat a burger at least 2 or 3 times a month. And then you gotta send those receipts to the IRS. And look, it can be a vegan burger, it can be a veggie burger, it can be a burger, but look, food tax would be a very real thing. because I like it when people eat. I really do. I like knowing that like people are actually like nourishing themselves with like the food that they like and enjoy. And if you're American, you're eating burgers. Or barbecue. Oh man, I could go for barbecue right now. There actually is this barbecue joint nearby. I think I might do that instead. Because I haven't had a pulled pork sandwich and like, but okay, so I've been holding off on barbecue only because barbecue is kind of like a summer food here. It's something that you really, you don't really eat all year round. It's like how you don't drink eggnog outside of Christmas. And it's not that I don't want to drink eggnog outside of Christmas, it's that I can't buy eggnog outside of the Christmas season. It sucks. I don't celebrate Christmas, I drink eggnog. Does that make sense? You need a self-date budget? Oh, like one of those, to treat yourself. I treat myself, I buy video games. I buy video games and I eat instant ramen. That is my version of treating myself. And then sometimes I have a martini and I eat guacamole. You know, I could do something with it. I can make a guac burger. Ooh. I have tofu. Okay, here's the thing. I eat very lightly at home because I don't really leave my house that often. And I know that because I've seen it happen during the panorama, that usually when people don't leave their houses that often, they don't have a lot of activities to do anymore. They don't have a lot of hobbies. I'm an introvert, so I have a ton of indoor hobbies. But a lot of people who didn't have indoor hobbies, who were stuck inside, they ended up replacing all of those outdoor hobbies with like food, you know, sourdough starters and all of that. So they started like eating more. And I realized that like if I do that, yes, I like eating, but if I replace all of like the hobbies that I can't do with eating, then I'm gonna gain a lot of weight and then I'm just gonna not feel good about myself. So I eat very lightly at home purposefully. Like I meal plan, I guess you could say, because I only buy ingredients to make meals, and sometimes I'll buy snacks, but I don't really buy a lot of snacks. If that makes sense. Like I buy the snacks that give me the crunchy feel. Like, you know what, I'm feeling a little bit salty. I'm feeling a little bit crunchy. I'm feeling a little bit sweet. I'll buy like one snack that'll fuel any of those feelings. And then whenever I'm having that feeling or that craving, I'll like have a little tiny one and like that's good. But when it comes, I don't have any like I don't have just like a pantry full of snacks and like snack case and little Debbie's or something like that. Like right now, I think I can make tofu. I can make fried tofu, but that would take about like 30 minutes. That's kind of, I don't feel like doing that. I feel like if I did that, I don't feel like doing that right now. Maybe, ooh, you think guacamole goes good with tofu? With avocado. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. I know, more cursed foods. Like, if you guys knew, like, the intricacies of the Etro diet, you'd be like, yep, cursed diet for a cursed creature. Sounds about right. Not surprised, not gonna follow it. Take yourself out on a date? Yeah, take yourself out on a date! Do it! But you can't drink, so, like, unless you Uber. Ooh, you should Uber! You should do that. You should like, was it Uber or Lyft or something like that? Call an Uber to your home and tell the Uber to take you to whatever place you want to go, and then schedule another Uber for when you want to leave so that you can drink as much as you want without having to worry about a designated driver, because the Uber is the designated driver. You know, said you're going to have the sushi anyway. Just showing hands full of guacamole in your mouth. Not handfuls. Not handfuls. Look, I make a good mean guacamole. I only used one jalapeno. I could have used 3. Okay? Just to let you know, I could have used 3, but I didn't. I only used 1. And not even a whole one. I used the rest of the jalapeno for the ramen this morning. Or you just buy drinks and food and bring them home. Well, yeah. See, that's where you turn into me. Because you don't have to. I feel like I'm burdening the staff when I'm just like, just bring me 3 cocktails and like 3 plates of sushi all at once, and they're like, we can't do that. And I was like, what? I also feel bad for asking them to do literally anything for me. Like, I feel bad going to restaurants and, one, not finishing food if I'm like, I am now full and there's still food on the table. I genuinely feel bad. But two, I feel bad going to a restaurant and like asking for water because I'm like, or asking for a refill because I was like, that's all the water that I'm supposed to have. And then I'm like, oh, calling them over and like making them do this and this and that. There's still some wet spots, but I think for most of it is dry, so I can enjoy it. I'm to the point where I'm like, okay, I'll just eat and leave. Just me walking in is enough of a burden for you. Enough of a burden for you. I'll just eat, pay, and leave. Thank you for your service. To the point where I don't even really go to restaurants anymore. And I don't really, when's the last time I went to a restaurant? Oh, I got ramen. I think, there was like last month or so, I went out to this ramen restaurant. I got ramen. I thought that was pretty cool. But then I was like, man, I can eat ramen at home. I can't eat like authentic Japanese ramen at home, but I can like make like etro ramen at home, and until it tastes good. Like that cheese ramen, I was using like rosemary and olive oil, Asiago cheese, and that was super good. I'd used that. I kind of like melted it down with some heavy cream and like a little bit of veggies, and then I put that over the existing ramen, so I had like a cheesier ramen. It like melted all over it. It like tasted really good with the egg. And for those of you who are saying that cheesy ramen isn't breakfast food, it had an egg in it. Okay? So it was fine. It was totally fine. Or I just buy, like you're saying you just buy drinks, break holes. It's like, then what's the point of getting sushi? Isn't the point of getting sushi going outside and taking yourself on a date? Is it really a date if you didn't leave the house? So the short answer is yes. The long answer is, it's complicated. Because how is it any different? Like, a date is supposed to be, I don't know dates. So, take anything I'm saying with like a grain of salt. But isn't a date supposed to be something that you do that's kind of like out of the ordinary? You know, it's not what you do every single night. Like, if I'm painting horse masks and like drinking wine every night, if someone takes me on a date, I don't want it to be one of those wine and paint things, because I'm like, that's not a date. I do that every day at home. If I'm eating sushi every day at home, good God, one, wow, Miss Moneybags over here. But two, if I'm doing that every day at home, I don't want to go on a date where we go and eat sushi, you know? So it's like, maybe you should do something out. A date should be something that isn't in either one of yours, unless you're by yourself, which is the same date. But it's like, it shouldn't be something that is already something that you do every day, because then what's the point? What's the point? What's special about it? Especially if you're by yourself, there's nothing special about it, except the fact that you just decided to just do it again. Except fancy. You mean a date can be anything you enjoy that you don't get to do often? Yeah, that's what I mean. But if you're eating sushi every day, like, going out to eat sushi isn't a date. That's just breakfast. It's just lunch. I watch your favorite movie with your favorite food. I do enjoy that. I do enjoy that. I've been meaning, I need to watch, I've been meaning to watch a couple of movies with like a pizza. Like, I'm thinking tonight might be like a pizza movie night, but I don't know what movie to watch. I just found out, like, before stream. So before stream chat, while I finish my martini and wait for this to dry, and I'll be right back. I found out that there's a documentary free to watch on YouTube, and it's called like The Story of Jay-Z. And for those of you who don't know who Jay-Z is, that is absolutely valid, because I forgot who Jay-Z was until I saw that in my recommended. I think he's a rapper. I think he's a rapper? Yeah, and I was like, they really just put anything free. And then last week I found out that the Ace Ventura Pet Detective movie was free to watch on YouTube. And I want to watch that, but like, I don't have anyone to watch it with. And I was like, I guess I could watch it by myself, but then I gotta get some food. Like, what would I get? Like a whole ass pizza? Maybe I'll get a whole ass pizza. But I just bought the ingredients for guacamole, so I should eat something that has guacamole in it. And I got the scoop chips. You know the scoopable. You know the tortilla chips. Okay, here's the thing. First off, hot take: the only tortilla chips you should be eating are the scoops, or the ones with a hint of lime. Those are the only two that are acceptable tortilla chips. And when I say scoop, I mean like it's like literally shaped like a bowl, so it's like good for scooping. If you're eating tortilla chips plain and it's not the ones with a hint of lime, you gotta upgrade, my guy. You gotta upgrade. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you this for your own benefit. I'm telling you this for your own benefit. Get the hint of lime chips that are flat, or get the scoopables. Or if they have a scoopable hint of lime chip, get that and never look back. It's a life changer, Dio. It's a life changer. Who can go eat sushi every day? Don't make that kind of money. That's what I'm saying. Nobody makes that kind of money. Even the 1% doesn't make that kind of money. If you're in the 1%, you're probably not watching this video. You're probably making more money. But if you're in the 1% and you're eating sushi every day, give it like 6 months, you're not going to be in the 1% anymore, because sushi is expensive. Sushi's expensive, though. Even at the all-you-can-eat stuff, it's expensive because you gotta pay the artisans for the work, okay? I don't know where I was going with this, but I don't think it really matters. All that matters is do what you want. Do what you want, but you know, do what you want, but work smarter, not harder. There are nicer and better ways. There are easier ways to be happy than to just suffer with plain tortilla chips. Get the hint of lime tortilla chips. Those are the only ones that you should be able to eat without salsa. Get the scoopables if you got dip. Okay? Hey, what kind of pizza goes well with guacamole? Actually, I can't Google it right now. I can't Google it. Actually, yes I can. Hold on. What's a good... Does avocado go on pizza? Can I Google avocado pizza? I'm gonna Google avocado pizza. There's an avocado pizza recipe. It takes an entire hour to make. We're not gonna do that. I should go to YouTube. YouTube has everything, though. YouTube knows everything. Pizza with fresh avocado. Fresh avocado. This doesn't look like pizza. It looks like... Well, it's not guac! No, it's okay. She's a sweetheart. Guacamole pizza. Guacamole pizza. Guacamole pizza. I'm glitching. Ugh. Guacamole pita pizza. Is it guac or is it just all of the ingredients? It's got corn! Oh my gosh, this pizza has corn on it! Guys. Okay, so it's got lime juice, garlic, cumin, yeast. Why? Okay. So they use the avocado as instead of the tomato paste. Okay, I see why it's called guacamole pizza now. It has all the ingredients of guacamole on it. So I guess that would count as pizza. Did they cook it? It doesn't look like it was baked at all. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. I don't know. Okay. Man, am I gonna have to go out and get pizza? Okay, but still, even if I have a pizza, I haven't figured out... still haven't figured out what kind of movie I want to watch with the pizza. So I don't have Netflix. I have Crunchyroll. And I also have Disney Plus, because I've been gifted a Disney Plus subscription. And I say that, and when I say I've been gifted a Disney Plus subscription, I mean I have been given access to somebody's Disney Plus account. Haha! Joke's on you, Netflix. I found a workaround. But don't tell Netflix that I'm cheating on them with Disney Plus.
But actually, there actually is a show I've been meaning to watch on Disney Plus, and I probably will watch that tonight. But then, yeah, it's a guacamole pizza. I think I can make a guacamole pizza. Or I think it's less that I think I could eat a guacamole pizza, and it's more that I think that I could eat pizza and guacamole at the same time. Yes. Yes. I think that's it. Noted. Etro equal guacamole feed. Dude, I'm guac coated. I'm avocado coated. I'm avocoded. Okay? I'm avocoded. Okay, it's gone. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be right back and I'm gonna blow dry this super fast, and then I'm gonna see if I can get another coat on it to really get rid of like this part here. Like, I don't, you can't see it, but like, I don't know, you probably can't see it, but I can still see like little like podges right here where I accidentally went cha 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 instead of like a good stroke. I used the wrong stroke. So I'm gonna use the right stroke. And I'll be right back, okay? You guys get to see my mouse. This is my mouse. So I'm gonna go blow dry it, and then we'll go for another coating, and we'll see if I can like, and then I'll dry that coating. Or actually, no. You know what? Screw it. I think I can paint over it again, like right now. Like I think I can do this because it dried, so I can go with coat. I can go with. I don't have to dry it because I realize. Oh, that's way lighter than it's supposed to be. Did it? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Paint dries 2 shades darker. So this is actually like the perfect coating now. This is a good time to figure out what I want to eat for dinner. Guys, should I buckle and get sushi? No! I'm not getting sushi. So this time, don't pudge anything. Let it dry. Just keep the strokes so that you can keep the wood grain texture going. I feel bad about this part. Like every part. Oh, while I'm doing this, I have to ask. I did talk about going to see the new like Into the Spider-Verse movie. No, was it Into the Spider-Verse? No, it's Across the Spider-Verse, yeah? So it's Across the Spider-Verse. I actually went to go see the new Across the Spider-Verse movie. And I have some feelings about it. It's a great movie. Absolutely great. I highly recommend that everybody else go watch it. But have any of you already seen it? And if you have, please tell me now because I'm about to talk about it. But it's the way the movie ends for me that I realized it kind of ruins the entire movie watching experience. Which, first off, let's talk about the fact, hold on, I don't have that brown paint. Let's talk about the fact that I didn't know this because I am way behind on the Spider-Verse Twitter feed, but apparently it was supposed to release in October of last year. It was supposed to release in October of last year. I'm not gonna spoil it, calm down. And then it released like a few days ago. So I didn't know that going in. I didn't find out that it was delayed originally until after I watched it because I had to go because it has such an interesting ending that I had to hit Twitter to see what Twitter was saying about it because Twitter's gonna talk about it, one, because it's Spider-Verse and it's like one of the most iconic Spider-Man movies of the generation. And two, because if you want to learn anything, if you want to know about any like current events like as they're happening, then you need to go to Twitter. And so I went to Twitter and that's when I found out that it was actually delayed, and so what we're getting is like the result of it being delayed about like almost 8 months? Yeah, like 8 months? Which is notable for a movie because it's a fully animated movie. It's a fully animated movie. You will not calm down. I'm not going to spoil the movie. That would actually be like bitch coded. Like, don't do that. Like,
never spoil the ending or just like something in general. Also, it's within spoiler territory. It hasn't even been out for a month yet, so talking about what happens in the movie is absolutely a no-go. Like, you should not do that. If you're doing that, unless you're talking unless you're talking about it to people who have actually seen it, do not do that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. But unless you're talking about the movie with people who have already seen it, do not talk about what happens in the movie, and that goes to and that goes towards like any movie. Be Lord of the Rings, be fucking. I'm trying to think of another movie. God, what came out? That one like Kingsman movie. I actually do like the Kingsman series. Even though that last one was a little weird, but you just shouldn't do it. It's just bad manners, really, and it just kind of like, it's a little bit elitist. Like, it's a little bit elitist, and saying it's elitist is a reach, I know, but it is a little bit elitist. Like, don't do it.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? My Spanish is not great, but I can say hola,
and I can ask you how you are, and if you start typing in Spanish, I can figure out like 70% of what you're trying to say, because I took Spanish and up to AP Spanish, and I have taken a lot of Romance languages, so I can kind of figure it out. But if you ask me to speak most of it, if you ask me to actually like speak it, oh god, don't do that, you're just gonna embarrass yourself and me. But yeah, I watched the movie, and I'm gonna say this. It's 10 out of 10. It's 10 out of 10. It's a good movie.
character is so cute. I love her 4 ears. I only have 2 ears! Where are the other ears? Where are the other ears? Solo dos! Yo tengo solo dos. I only have 2. Where are the other 2? You're not the first person who said that, which is why I'm reacting in such a way. Someone said, "Do you have 4 ears?" And I went, "Are there ears? Are there other ears on me?" I was panicking because I was like, "Are there ears that I didn't know about? Like, you ever had a body part you never knew about?" No, I only have 2 ears. Okay, this is good. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil the movie for you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because that would just be a shitty thing to do. Oh, 2 human ears, 2 bunny ears. I don't have any. I don't. Hold on. Let me shake free. Let me shake free. Now I gotta. I don't have any. They're not there, Dial. There's nothing there, Dial. There's not anymore with the Nile. Not anymore. No. Gone. Doesn't exist, Dial. Gone. Never was. Bunny-eared cryptid. The reason I'm a cryptid is because I don't have 4 ears. I wish I had 4 ears. Man, then I can hear all this bullshit people are talking. Now, maybe you know what? If I had 4 ears, maybe I could understand humans better. Truly. Because I could, like, hear more, and, like, therefore I could be able to understand more. But, no, I don't have that. But, anyway, Spider-Man movie. It's definitely something that you guys should go and see. I can't recommend it enough because even though I snuck burgers into the movie theater, and even though I was sitting there, I also snuck a beer into the movie theater because that's just how I am. And also, movie theaters, like, straight up don't care anymore. Like, when I was there, I watched someone, I'm pretty sure they brought in an entire Chipotle order, like, in a plastic bag, and they just didn't care. Because here's the thing, I don't think the movie theaters give you your food in a plastic bag. So, this lady just walked in, and she had, like, an entire, like, it was, I don't know what it was, but it looked like it was a whole ass thing from Chipotle.
but I stuck in a burger and like a beer and nobody cared, and I was just sitting there having a really good time enjoying the movie. And I think no matter what you think of the movie, you're going to enjoy it. That means that I'm a shape-shifting bunny. That means I have a fluffy tail too. We don't talk about my tail. We don't talk about the tail, okay? We don't talk about the tail. I'm not gonna stand on the chair. I'm not gonna stand on the chair. Can I stand on the chair? I don't think I can. Hold on. I don't think I can stand on the chair. I don't think I can stand on the chair, but I could try. Hold on. I'm gonna stand on the chair. Yeah, I can't. We don't talk about my tail, okay? Doesn't exist, alright? I mean, I have it, but it's hidden by the skirt. You know? It's hidden by the skirt. We don't talk about my tail. We don't talk about my tail. It is very fluffy though, for sure. God, when's the last time I've shown my legs on stream? You've caused me to be salacious and lewd. Oh no. The tail cost extra. The tail cost extra. I have been thinking. Oh, hold on. Before I say this, I highly suggest you watch the movie. I was sitting there with my burger and beer, and I was enjoying every single solitary second of it. It's animated beautifully. The voice acting, the music, everything you think needs to be in that movie is absolutely in there. Like, it's a Spider-Man movie for the ages. The ending got me feeling a type of way. That's all I'm gonna say. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, unfortunately, you're going to have to go and watch the movie for yourself, because I am a paragon of justice and I do not spoil movies. A bloopy? The fuck is a bloopy? Is this a term I've never heard of? Is this a term I've never heard of? Am I shape-shifting? Absolutely. I do shape-shift from time to time. From time to time. Not all the time, but from time to time. From time to time, I've been known to shape-shift. Okay, so this is like wet. Yeah, I'm gonna take a blow dryer to this. This is fine. I'm gonna take a blow dryer. Oh, did I get my... Okay, now we're good. Oh, but I have been thinking, of whether or not... And Riku, since you're here, you can actually weigh in. So listen. I've been thinking of whether or not I want to get, like, a new model? I don't know. I've been thinking, and I'm like, is it time for me to upgrade? But, like, I kind of like my face, you know? I like my face, but is it time to shapeshift? Is it time to shapeshift once again and, like, become, like, an even more powerful, elevated being? I don't know. I've really been thinking about it. And, like, look, there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with the way I am. I like the way I am, Dio. Okay, that's not going to change. I have higher self-esteem than most social media influencers out there who are at the top of the Instagram charts, who are like the top 5% on OnlyFans. I got higher self-esteem than most of those people. That being said, I do like new outfits. I like new outfits. I like looking nice, you know? I like having options. So I've been thinking of whether or not I want to get like a new model. A new model that costs money. That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. But I was like, is it time to get a new outfit? I like this outfit. I love being a little hoodie gremlin. I love exuding yellow hoodie energy. I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes I want a pretty new dress. Is that so bad? Is that so bad? Is that so bad? A little. I think it's fine. But if you like me the way I am, 100%, that's for you. I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna. If you like me the way I am, then I guess that I just Shogun I want it. I'm not gonna change. But at the same time, like, wouldn't it be cool if I, like, upgraded? I've really been considering it. I don't know what's the best option. Also, while you're here, should I renew my subscription to Final Fantasy XIV? I haven't played in like 6 months. I don't even know how to play anymore. I know how to be a culinarian, and that's it. I don't know how to raid. I don't know how to PvP. I've never PvP'd in my life. Well, okay, I did, and it was really uncomfortable for everybody involved. I even did a little bit of like ERP. Didn't really enjoy it because I was made to do things outside of my comfort zone. And that's one of the reasons why I went like, nah, I'm gonna like walk away from the community for a while. But I kind of want to just like finish the story and just kind of like see and just kind of be in the game, you know? The emoji beside you tells that those ears can turn into legs. That proves you are a shape-shifting bunny and a girl with 4 ears and a fluffy tail and an alien. Oh, okay. Hello, this is Etro. This is also Etro. I do can is shapeshift for sure. Will you really play? Will you really play? Yes. But I'm not going to devote my entire life to it like some people are wont to do. One thing I will not do is like just sit in the game and not do anything for hours on end. I can't do that. If I'm not doing anything in Final Fantasy XIV, I will log out of the game and I will go play a different game. If I get to a point in Final Fantasy XIV where there's nothing that I want to do, I will just do something else, game-wise. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and stare at my character and just watch it breathe for 4 hours. I literally can't do that. And if you do that, that's a problem. You need to seek help. I hate to say it, but yeah, that's a problem. You need to seek help. You shouldn't be doing that. That's a sign. But casual, super cash money casual. Everybody says that. Everybody says that, and none of y'all bitches are casual. I didn't mean to swear, but it's true. Everybody says they're a casual Final Fantasy XIV player, and then I come in, an actual casual Final Fantasy XIV player, and everyone's like, what do you mean you're not playing 14 right now? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm casual. Sometimes I'll log in, sometimes I won't. And they're like, that's not what that means. Like a casual Final Fantasy XIV player will spend at least like 4 hours a day. And I'm like, I'll spend 4 hours every other day. Maybe. The story too good. I do agree. The story did have me gripped, and I was really interested in the story, you know? So, But yeah, I've been thinking about it. A lot of people have been asking me to like jump back into it, and I think I might actually finally do it. I've just been so busy though. There's just been so many other things that I've wanted to do. And it sucks that like Final Fantasy, in my brain, Final Fantasy is the game that's always going to be there, and Final Fantasy XIV is the game that's never really going to age. But here's the thing I'm afraid of, is that if I get back into it, and then Final Fantasy 16 comes out, you know I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy 16, and I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy 16, Like, I only play when new story content comes out. Are they still creating new story content after Endwalker? I thought they were just new raids. I thought that's what the newest patch was about. I thought the newest patch was about new raids that, like, are low-key, like, we're just kind of talking about, like, the existing story. Or cool event free drop. Yeah, see, okay, like, events, yeah, like Halloween and Christmas, yeah, like, those parallels, definitely, I'll, like, jump back into it. I don't know that. Shape-shifting bunny and a girl with 4 ears and a fluffy tail and an alien can change clothes. Yeah, well, of course I can. There's no reason I can't. I don't have 4 ears though. Either I have 2 ears or I have no ears. Because my ears can become legs. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess I can change clothes. I just don't know what the newest outfit is going to be. I don't really have like a concept yet. Like I have a concept, but like not a concept, you know? Like I know what I want it to look like, but I don't know if like what the actual like vibe. Like I know the concept, I don't know the theme. So maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to leave the hoodie behind, like, and not be casual. Maybe it's time to be like very implicit in like what I am. I don't know. They drop new port game story to prep for new expansion. Is there any talk actually about the new expansion, or are you guys just assuming there will be a new expansion? Which is safe to assume. It's safe to assume that there will be a new expansion, but I mean, it was literally called Endwalker. It was literally called Endwalker. What happens after Endwalker? Renaissance? Rebirth? Oh my god, no, you're right. Never mind, I've said it. It's the rebirth. The birthing. Yeah, it's gonna be happening. But yeah. Alright. I think this is just wet enough. Hold on, let me get a good look at it myself. I wanna do one more layer, but I'm gonna go ahead and speed dry it super fast just to see what it looks like. And then maybe maybe I can start like putting like marker on it or something. I'm gonna go speed dry it real quick just so I can see. It's already been like 2 hours, and that's too long for me sitting here to just like staring at a piece of cardboard. It's illegal. You talked to E.T. He told me you have to live forever on Earth and can't go to your home planet. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay? I like it here too much. You guys got anime and video games. I'm not going anywhere. My home planet doesn't have anime and video games. You guys got the goods, alright? You got the goods. You guys even have Chipotle, alright? I don't even like Chipotle. It's still better than whatever I have back home. You mean going to you're going to FanFest, you're gonna see the sneak peek of expansion? Right. Isn't that coming up? Is that this month or next month? Is that this month or next month? I thought it was in June. Is it too late to buy tickets for FanFest and like tag along? I'm gonna tag along. It's July? Oh man, I want to sneak into FanFest. Okay, you know what? That's it. We'll see. We'll see. All right, I'll be back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna dry this real quick, okay? I'm gonna like speed dry this, and we'll see if we can't put like the new marks for like the pink and like the eyes and stuff on top of it. All right, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go hit this. I'm gonna hit this with the goods.
Oh man, tickets are sold out. You know what? Maybe that's for the best. You know what? Maybe that's for the best. Let me show you guys. You probably can't tell, but I can definitely see
that there are like, so what happened is I air dried it and I got the texture I wanted, but there are a few, like, because of the paper mache, it wasn't like completely sealed. There's like little holes like right there, and I think sealing it again would fix that ish. Yeah, like sealing it again would fix those holes because they would be filled with Mod Podge. But then there's pieces like, but then there's parts like this where it's kind of like lighter than the rest of it. So I'm gonna have to go over it with like a third coating. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over it with a third coating and then I'm gonna dry it. This is all part of the process. I'm going to go over it with a third coating. I'm going to speed dry it, and then I'm going to seal it. But unfortunately, that means I can't finish it on stream. Because the first stream I was supposed to have this already painted, but the paper mache was just too wet, and I didn't have the tools necessary. To fix it. Time to sleep? Yeah, it's time to sleep. It's 3 a.m. You should probably get some sleep. I hope you get the amount of rest that is required. And I hope you don't have to go to work in like 5 hours, because that would really suck. I guess FanFest is kind of like any other thing where like it's not just like a convention where you can just, tickets are always available, because they don't really do Final Fantasy events very often, you know. I also think it's best if I just don't go. That's really for like I'd be taking a slot away from like those who really wanted to go, or those who were like going to get more out of the experience than I am. So I think it's best. I think it's for the best if I just don't go. Now that I know that it's like sold out within the first 15 minutes, that really shows how much of an impact this game has on people's lives, for the good and for the bad. 15 minutes. Dude, it's like a it's like a Hatsune Miku concert, you know? Which I'm still mad about. I was supposed to go to the 2020 Hatsune Miku concert that was taking place in Washington, D.C. in 2020, obviously, but then 2020 happened and literally everything, the world closed, the world shut down. So, couldn't go. Managed to still get my hands on the merchandise. So I have merchandise from that event, luckily. But yeah, couldn't go, couldn't see her in person. I mean, I have seen her in person before. I guess in person meaning like, you know, like the virtual concerts and whatever. So I have seen her in person, but just not on such a grand scale. But I still have the merchandise that a lot of people can get their hands on, so can I really complain? You know? No, I can't, and I don't. It's just kind of sad that a little bit of that experience is gone. So I kind of understand what a lot of people are like really excited about FanFest. I get that. I'm not gonna sneak in. That would just be weird. Alright, this final coating should do it, and then I'm gonna cover it with Mod Podge, and then I think that's just where I'm gonna end the stream after that. Because painting is annoying, and apparently newspaper doesn't want to be painted for some reason, or at least like I'm a perfectionist when it comes to these things, so I don't want all of my mistakes to be shown. And since this is a mask, this is like the most important part of it, and I don't want all of my mistakes to be shown. So
am going to be working on it a lot longer than I originally thought. Like, it is easy to make. It is easy to manufacture. It's just a matter of how good do you want the end result to be. And I want the end result to at least be really good. You know? I want it to be really good. This is the first in-person event since the Kofefe. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, I'll be right back, but I'm not gonna do a be right back screen this time. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna walk away. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna like burn. Alright, I'll be right back. How can I be muted? Am I still muted? Did I mute myself twice? Did you guys hear the blow dryer the whole time then? Who knows? I mean, you just heard me blow drying it. Nothing special. Okay. We still got the Mod Podge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna seal it. I think this is as good as the brown's gonna get. It's been speed dried. So I'm just gonna seal it. You're wondering why you couldn't hear anything? Okay, so you couldn't hear anything. So I had it, so I guess I double muted it when I came back. I thought I unmuted it, but I guess I clicked it twice. I mean, you didn't hear much. You just heard me using the blow dryer. if I was unmuted. You just heard me thinking severely. The mask is coming along really well. Thank you. It's coming along a lot slower than I thought, but that is okay because I want this to be something I can be proud of. I don't want to build it just to build it. So if it takes time to turn it into something that looks cool and also I can be proud of, and it's not just a one-off, like I can like use it multiple times, then I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You missed it. We were talking about FanFest and how the tickets sold out and how even if I wanted to go, I shouldn't go. Because I would just be taking the spot away from somebody else. And I generally don't really know what's new in Final Fantasy XIV, but I don't really care to know what's new in Final Fantasy XIV. I just want to finish the MSQ. I just want to finish the MSQ. And I want to play the Splatoon 3 Sizzle Season, which I might finally get into tonight. Maybe I'll do some ranked matches tonight. I don't know. Everyone's playing Tears of the Kingdom, so there's really all the people I usually play Splatoon with are playing Tears of the Kingdom because apparently I beat the game. It took me like a month to beat it, but apparently I beat the game too fast. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking to people who haven't even done the, like, they haven't even gotten all 4 villages yet. They haven't completed the map yet. Like, I'm talking to people who, like, don't even know about the corrupted hands or anything like that. I'm like, are you kidding? So I can't even... So they're gonna be playing... Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Crisis averted. Had, like, a little, like... sponge piece. So they're gonna be playing the game. Before they beat it, it's gonna take them like another 2 weeks to beat the game. And I'm like, it's been out for a month. I feel like you guys should have beaten it by now. Like, Jesus fuck. But that's just my personal opinion. Like, I understand if you didn't beat it in the first week, but it's been a month. It's been a month. Okay? Like, you can be taking your time with that game and still be standing in front of like Hyrule Castle, like in Breath of the Wild, you're standing in front of Hyrule Castle. So now we just gotta wait for all this to dry. Basically, when you don't see the white anymore, that's when you know it dries. But what I'm saying is I can't, even if I have to play Splatoon 3 by myself because all the people I would normally be playing Splatoon 3 with aren't playing Splatoon 3 because they're still playing Tears of the Kingdom. So maybe I will do some rank up matches tonight. I don't know, my throat's kind of... It could be because you're not supposed to talk this much after drinking a martini, but my throat is like killing me right now. Oh my god. I also said I wouldn't talk this much this stream, and yet here I am glitching out. Alright, so I'm gonna mute the mic. I'm gonna mute the mic again. I'm gonna like super dry this and seal in all the brown paint, and I will be right back and we'll see what it looks like then. Okay.
Okay. So, one, I'm surprised my camera didn't die while I was gone. And two, I got most of it. It is dry for the most part, but I think the rest of it's gonna have to air dry. Any, like white that you see, it's gonna like dry clear. That's a good thing about Mod Podge. If you don't overlayer it, it's going to dry clear. So that's really good. And it looks very shiny. It looks very shiny. I actually do like this. So, but that means that I can't put any other paint over it for a while until it like completely dries. So it'll probably have to dry throughout the night, and we'll see. But I don't think I'm gonna stream, and then I don't think I'm gonna stream the rest of the process, just because this takes way too long. And being on camera for this long is giving me like the goosebumpies, you know? And I don't want to like break something or mess something up. So, look, I'm not a crafting streamer, I am a gaming streamer. And also my throat kind of hurts. Wait, hold on, I have water. What's drinking water? Ah! That is a little bit better, yes. So I think it's actually time to call it. I think that's what, 2.5 hours? That's about how long I wanted the stream to be anyway. I think I underestimated the power of Mod Podge and or the power of paint, or I overestimated the power of paint, and I thought that I didn't realize how many coats that I would have to do in order to get it like that nice like sheeny like wooden texture. I think what I'll do from now is I'll just do a bunch of like progress pictures to let you know how it's coming along. And maybe one day, if I'm feeling confident enough, I don't think that day will ever come, but if I'm ever feeling confident enough, maybe I'll do a stream with the finished product, and you guys will see it as it's finished. But yeah, I'm sorry it took so long, and I'm sorry most of it was just me ruminating over things that I really can't control. And like thinking about what's gonna happen. But I'm glad you came to hang out with me anyway. We'll be back to your regularly scheduled. I did enjoy these streams. It's just that there's a giant table in front of my desk, and I can't sit at my desk anymore. So that does always kind of get in the way. So what I'm gonna do, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll just do progress pics of it from now on. So if you want to see it, it'll probably be on my Twitter, or it'll be on my Discord, or wherever I decide. No, those are the only two places that I'll probably post it if I post it. Yeah. It is coming along. I do like how shiny it is, and seeing it actually painted in this layer really does motivate me to finish it. I'm just not going to finish it on stream. I'll just be painting it while watching anime. Speaking of, a new episode of Hell's Paradise actually released today, so episode 9, I believe. I watched that, but I'm thinking I kind of want to like watch it from the beginning again so that I can get like a whole feel for it. Man, that anime is kind of amazing in like the best way, and I need to catch up on a lot of other anime that I've been like ignoring, but at the same time, like I need to get back into Splatoon. Now that I'm talking about it, I really want to play Splatoon and like eat dinner, but I don't know what I want for dinner. Oh, I'm supposed to figure out what I was supposed to eat for dinner. I didn't do that. 2 hours went by and I did not figure out what I want to do for dinner. So I'll figure something. I'll figure that out. But until then, this is the last stream of this week. The next time you see me, I will more than likely be playing video games on Twitch. I'm gonna do something with this channel. There are gonna be streams on this channel. I just don't know what kind of streams there will be or how frequent they will be, but there will be streams on this channel. Maybe 1 week I'll do Twitch and 1 week I'll do YouTube. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and pay for the plan where I do Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I don't know. Maybe you'll see me back on 14 again. Maybe you won't. I don't know. I am a creature of my own design. But until I see you next time, which will more than likely be Monday on Twitch. It's gonna be Muse-Dash on Twitch. Muse-Dash Monday midnight, Muse-Dash Master Mode, blah, 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 all of that. I'll see you guys on Twitch. Be nice to yourselves, okay? And be nice to other people, because if you're not nice to other people, they may stop playing Final Fantasy XIV for 6 months. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Have a good day. Bye. Stay hydrated.
Bye.